Shiba Inu prices finally went up. Analysts are dropping their signals. This August, Shiba Inu might have a crazy pump, but you should know this. Kusama is now being asked about things. Have they lost their minds? What's going on? What the heck am I talking about? Okay, let me explain. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. What did that just happen? Shiba Inu is finally moving, getting higher lately, and to be honest, this is huge. The cost was all over the place just 2 months ago. Up and down, and a sudden dip, it went down again and again every time it felt like it might get better. Investors are being made to doubt everything. The fun from a few weeks ago? Yes, it was beginning to feel like a long time ago. Some people thought the gathering wasn't real. Another short rise followed by another drop. There was fear in the air. There was no telling what would happen next. A lot of people were hesitant, but now, the mood in the room seems to have changed totally. It looks like the Shiba Inu is stronger than people thought because it is pushing up again. They didn't just jump for no reason, it's showing strength. That's very important. It starts to feel real when a price shift is backed by strong momentum. Now, that feeling of worry and uncertainty from yesterday, gone. It's been changed to excitement, the worry of another drop, getting darker. Some people who weren't sure about Shiba Inu are now beginning to change their minds. This change in how people think is important. Everyone was careful yesterday, not letting go. Don't know if it's time to buy or if there was going to be another crash soon. People are beginning to believe again now. Investors who were on the fence are now thinking about staying put for longer. Some people have even joined because they don't want to miss what could be the beginning of something bigger. It's crazy how rapidly crypto opinion can change. Let's be honest, this isn't a huge pump that will change the game. It's only one step in the correct way. But moves like this are important. They boost your confidence. They make people talk. They make things move. That's all that matters in a marketplace like this, where feelings are very important. Today's small push-ups could lead to a longer run tomorrow. And that's exactly what people who own Shiba Inu are looking for right now. Is this merely another short-term bounce? Is it the start of something far bigger? That's the main question. One thing is certain though. There are eyes on you. It's once again exciting. Things get even more exciting now. From a mechanical point of view, one expert broke it all down and explained what's really going on with Shiba Inu. After last week's rough patch, the crypto market as a whole has been making an excellent comeback. Shiba Inu did not remain down for long, even though there was a lot of wind. It's getting stronger now, which shows that traders are still interested. Now that the price is going up again, the next task is to keep it here. Shiba Inu might be able to get back to where it was before the market drop, if it can keep going strong and build on this early success. It's further down the list now than it was before. That could change quickly though, if this rise lasts. Then you might wonder, what's truly going on? What's going on here? So, let's look at Bitcoin to get a better sense of the bigger picture. Yes, it seems like Bitcoin has finally come back as it has climbed back up into the top 114K range. We all know that the marketplace tends to move along with Bitcoin. Things are about to get even stranger. There was something really interesting that one expert said. Shiba Inu could be about to make a lot of money this month. Shiba Inu have had a lot of interesting things happen in March in the past. It's having a hard time right now. It's sitting lower than it did yesterday and needs a big push. One thing is certain though. Shiba Inu moved very quickly. March of last year was one of the biggest ever. But it went up and down in the years before that. Shiba Inu dogs are very wild, so anything can happen. A huge gathering? A more gradual rise? Perhaps even one more drop before a big rise? There's no way to be sure. But one thing is for sure, this month is going to be very interesting. Investors are keeping a close eye on what happens next. Where is Kusama? Where did he really go? No posts? What's new? Not even one tweet? He seems to have disappeared. sometimes there's at least an indication of action even when it's quiet. A secret message, a hint, or some other way to get people interested. But this time, nothing. No sound at all on the radio. Now people are beginning to worry. People in the neighborhood are rushing to find solutions. Some are scared. Is he no longer there? Did he move away from the Shiba Inu? What makes him so angry? Some people are more hopeful and think that he might be planning something big behind the scenes, something so large that he has to pay full attention to do it. But since there aren't any real signs yet, everything is just a guess. Of course, the rumors are already going around like wildfire. Some people think that he's doing secret work on the next major Shiba Inu project. Could it be a big partnership? And statement that changes the game. A lot of people think he's just taking a break to see what happens before he acts. The group that is really worried is another thing. What if something isn't right? What if this quiet means trouble? There are now even experts speaking out about it. One of them went on Twitter and called him out straight out. Kusama, you need to give a State of the Union speech. What he says is true. His updates get people excited. People in the area pay attention when he talks, but this kind of disappearance makes things unclear. And doubt is never a good thing in a field as fast-paced as crypto. Everyone is just waiting now, getting their sources updated, trying to find any little indication that he's still there, watching or working. One thing is for sure, this silence indicates something important is coming, but it could also mean something else. He brought up an idea that many people may not have thought of. It seems like everyone is just waiting for Shiba Inu to announce something big. It seems like everyone in the community is holding their breath for a big reveal. But let me tell you the truth. You can't just throw away a Shiba Inu. It's not just market changes or price spikes. It's not just that. This is a real test of group power and decentralization, showing that an initiative can do well without a single boss. Because he says Kusama will not be around for long, the project will one day belong to the whole neighborhood, and after that, what comes next? It's not up to just one person. Everyone has to do it. Now is the time for the Shiba Inu army and the Treat army to step up, build, and join together. It's not enough to just wait for news about Shiba Inu. They need to make things happen. That's the real point of this. There isn't just one person with power. Individuals who believe in Shiba Inu are in charge, and tomorrow is not the day to make decisions about what will happen next. It's now. Now that you know all of this, it's pretty clear. There will be better times for Shiba Inu in the future. No matter how bad things get or how quiet it is, everything is part of the greater picture. And the most important thing to remember about what's going on right now is to be patient. Everyone, even Lucy, a renowned Shiba Inu person, added their opinion, which makes plenty of sense. She said that following statements is not a good idea during a market crash. When the market is down, all the bad news can drown out even the biggest stories. Time is important, and sometimes it's better to wait for the right time to update than to force one just because you can. That's the point. Shiba Inu isn't just a cheap way to get attention, to get through the chaos and come out better in the long run. This is important. You might feel like you have more queries than answers right now. But Shiba Inu always managed to surprise people. That's what history has taught us. But what do you think about this? Leave a comment below. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it, and subscribe to the channel.